Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is day 774 on my journey to 2000, where I play a game of chess every day, put it on YouTube for folks to watch, and I track my progress on chess.com. Currently rated 1379 after a summer streak of losses has descended upon me, similar to last year. But I told myself I wouldn't get too down in the dumps with any losses or negative comments, and so here I am, taking the high road and staying positive. Let's see who I'm playing today. Yes, Nikos Christoforidis. Nikos Christoforidis. Doesn't look like Nikos wants to play today. Nikos probably wants more of a challenge. Oh, we have a move. Queen's pawn opening. Got the Queen's Gambit. Queen's counter gambit, or the Alban counter gambit. Check here. And then I do have this, then this, then takes, and then takes. Okay. So if I take here, they take there. There's like a trick here where I check. King goes here. And then I can win the knight. And if I take back here, then I think that's still okay for me. Okay, so we got that. Gonna block the check. Okay. And now I check here, forcing this. I think so. I think that's the best move. I could take here, so I guess it's not that good, but did I misplay that? Let's go check here. I don't know if I misplayed that at all. Let's see, I can take with check here, but they block. Take, check, take. Or do I just take here first? Kind of like the idea of taking first with check and then coming over here and take it. here. I would be okay with a queen exchange. Yeah, I think I'm okay with it. Their king's going to be in the middle. I can castle and get a... What's it take? The thing is this bishop here. So take here, take here, and then I'm gonna. So if I take, then I would get rid of their double. Go here. Let's do this and then castle queenside, get on the open file this way. So now they're up a pawn, but they've got isolated pawns here, and their king's on the run. Let's go ahead and develop here. I think that was the first time I remembered to do that check with the bishop in this opening, so. Well, I think I probably could have done it a little bit better. I'm not too upset with how it's going so far. pawn structures. I don't want to do anything to isolate them, and I should probably start targeting this pawn. This attacks this, but they've got a defender, so I gotta get rid of this knight. I'm gonna go here because there's this attack, and I'd be, if they trade this piece, then I take here, and I'm threatening the rook, but they don't. So now I'm wondering if I can take here, take. I could start doubling up my rooks. Do I go for the passed pawn, or do I keep these connected? I think I can go connected and attack that isolated pawn. Okay, I think, oh dang it. They take, and then they take. I take, and then they take, and I'm down. another pawn. I did not calculate that correctly. That's a good. All right, so now I have a passed pawn here. Gotta get my king up there, get rid of that pawn, but also I can start pushing this guy. Especially if they push, and I need to get my rook here, then this will cover this square, not allow the knight in. Yeah, a good pin here. Forcing this, or this. Although the knight let's just push this and see what happens. 72 out of Greece. Gotta go somewhere where they can't check. I think that's gonna be it right here. I don't think there are any fork possibilities now, as long as I keep my rook away from the king. Now definitely looking good here. Yeah. Thank you for the game, Nikos Christoforidis. Let's check out the review here on day 774. Yeah, it looks like after the opening here, I did have the advantage that I gave away. Didn't play it entirely right there after the bishop check. So I'll be very interested to know what the continuation could have been. But it was a pretty open position, and I feel like I do better in open positions. It got to a point where they I don't think they took the right pawn there. I think they could have taken my b pawn, and they didn't. Yeah, so check was the right move. That was the brilliant move. And then after this, which was a mistake, I make a great move with knight to c6. And then after this, check. That's the best move. And then I make a mistake here. Checking on h4 is better. And if they block here, then I d4 check. And if here, then I got e4 check. They block here, and I got the rook. So king f2. If I take the rook now, it's not good because they got bishop g2. But if they were to block there, so really this is the only good move to prevent from taking the rook. And then I can get knights out, start throwing in checks over on that side. Okay. Oops. I still had the lead here. But I took this pawn instead of checking over there on h4 again. Because the same probably applies if they go here and then I go check. I got a line of sight to the rook. They go here, and then I can jump up here with my knight. Yeah, but they block with the bishop, which then allows me to take this pawn. Which was an inaccuracy. Could have put some pressure on that pin there. But even then, black is losing here. Check, do queen exchange. White is winning because they're up a pawn. Oh, sorry, no, they're not up a pawn. I've got my pawns, but they're up a minor piece. All good moves here, very open gameplay. And yeah, I didn't make any mistakes really after this. I didn't miss this one. Because after the knight here, the only good move they have is bishop c2. Because I have e2 check. And if this is here and e2 check, then they go g3. Yeah. What if they don't do g2, c2? Let's say if they take this, then I just take back here. I've got the open file. White's still winning though. We exchange off minor pieces, which is good for white, so white is definitely winning. And here is where I thought they were going to take that pawn. Yeah. That would have increased white's lead. But they decided to defend the isolated pawn. And it allowed me to get it off the board. And so now I do have a passed pawn, which that was the focus for me on the rest of the game. And it wasn't until, well, this was a mistake, because they could have attacked the pawn and I wouldn't really have I'd have b2 check. But if they start coming around this way, I could take that pawn, so they probably go here, and then I push, and then they go knight d4, and I don't really have a way to stop them from taking it, so I would probably architect on this. Oops. Yep. And then white would still be winning. This king move to e3 was what did it, because it allowed me to advance with check. Yeah, so with that said, I got pretty lucky. I do like this Albin counter gambit, because I feel like e3 is a common thought pattern for probably 1300 rated players, and then coming in with the check, natural move is to either defend with the bishop or the knight, and either way I take that. If they take back, then I've got a queen h4 check, push, and then I've got this. And if they can't take because of the pin, and I'm attacking the rook. So they would have to go knight f3. It's defended by the queen. And then I can get my knight out. Attacking this, because if takes, then I win the rook. All right. There you have it, folks. Day 774 in the books. Until next time.